Most of my videos are about diet and lifestyle. But what about exercise? I mean, I used to be a trainer for 16 years. And how does that even matter when it comes to getting older or doing anything that's a low carb diet? So let's get into it right now because exercise is very interesting. Welcome everyone to my humble lifestyle because my feet are cold as shite because I live in a camper at the moment as I'm getting my house built. And the feet, the tootsies get cold. Ugh. But I digress. Exercise. Now, I've been exercising my whole life. A lot of people try to get away with improving their health with basic exercise or minimal exercise, or often in my consultations people say I really hate to work out. They're just not working out at all. How do your workouts, how do they play a role in how your body responds to doing, let's say, a cleanse or a keto diet or a carnivore diet or a lion diet, snake diet, fasting, or whatever you're trying to do by being healthy? Exercise is, I would say it's just as important as the dietary measures or the lifestyle measures, which include the exercise. But a lot of you guys are doing it wrong. You don't know how to incorporate workouts to achieve optimal health. Most people have problems with their hormones. We're talking young, old, mid-range, Gen X's, like I'm a Gen X at 57. What I notice is a lot of people running towards the HRTs and the TRT. These are hormone replacement therapy for estrogen or testosterone. And the nurses, naturopaths, doctors, gurus will literally tell you that if you don't do these things, you're risking your health. And you guys believe this. Same as dentists saying that amalgam fillings are safe and birth control pills are safe. Y'all, you need to reconsider the tomfoolery you've been spoon fed and take pause to everything. Because if you live a healthy life of exercise and the right dietary measures and the right here, you don't need to take them nasty things that mess up your immune system and like blood clots and all kind of nastiness. I mean, blood viscosity problems, liver problems, kidney problems, cancer, and God knows when women take testosterone, their bodies really can't deal with exogenous hormones very well. Men too, but the whole exercise thing and how does this factor in anti-aging or keto adapting? First of all, you can't just eat 200 grams of fat and get into ketosis sitting on your office chair or your sofa. You have to exercise. Exercise is going to help with several different factors in making ketones, like developing more GLUT4 receptor sites to take glucose in the muscle into the muscle to be used as energy rather than stored as fat, right? And then people start to develop high blood sugar or high blood sugar rebounds when they drop out their carbs. So blood sugar, the more they drop out their carbs and do carnivore, the blood sugar goes higher and higher. I know. You need to develop a couple of things to keep the body in a homeostatic balance, like basically keep the body in balance. You can't do these diets and like lose weight and without losing muscle and be healthy without exercise. I'm 57 And in less than a year, I'll be 58. And then 2 years after that, I will be 60. And you guys know who've been following me forever. Like, I count the years, they go by in like a second. I've never stopped working out. I've been active my entire life. That plays a role on why my skin is not falling apart. Brown skin plays a very tiny role in the optimal or optimizing of your health. Like, it's not going to stop collagen loss. You can have saggy jowls but not fine lines and still look old. You can have dark circles around your eyes and still look old because you're not eating the right foods and then you're not exercising. Exercising is going to take the nutrients and pass it around the whole body. So exercise is not just for like weight loss. Oops. I have my mom's dog and I have like an ottoman under the table, and I normally put my feet on the ottoman and I put my foot with dead weight on this little dog. So, oopsie. Yeah, the exercise. Let's go more into it. You need your blood sugar to stabilize on anything that's a low carb diet. You can't make the ketones or they're not viable, or you pee them out if the blood sugar is too high because the body doesn't know how to utilize blood sugar without storing it as fat. And that can be everywhere in the body, especially around the organs. If you can have your blood sugar, like I can eat more protein than the average person, my age and all this, and my blood sugar will drop back down to a ketogenic range because my body is going to uptake it. My muscles, I'm all covered up because my feet are cold as shite. My muscles are going to uptake it and utilize it as energy. A lot of you guys don't do this. You don't know how to exercise. You don't know how to do time under tension, and you're not consistent with your exercises. And all of the way you incorporate exercise into the diet and your minerals is what gets you into ketosis and what optimizes your hormones. Today I had a consultation where I was trying to explain to this guy about how inflammation and not making enough diamine oxidase keeps your body at a chronic state of not getting rid of histamine. So histamine is normal and it's natural. But if you can't get rid of it, then the tissue begins to break down. You have cellular dysfunction. If you're chronically inflamed, exercise helps deliver nutrients around the body. You can't not exercise. Exercise with the diet also helps to balance your hormones. So clearly I'm 57, that's why I took off my jacket. So I can show you that this is what I look like full natty. Full natty. And sit back down here, my knees like ow ow, because I used to be a pro skater. Bust my knee, 10 surgeries, I know. When you exercise, your adrenals are still going to produce hormones. But you have to exercise, not just the diet. But you'll have people telling you to take HRTs, which are, like, in women, it's so dangerous for blood clots and for liver problems, kidney problems. Not even to mention your endocrine system, your whole hormonal balance. When you're taking something exogenously from the outside of the body to the inside of the body, it's a hormone disruptor. Some women are having hot flashes and they'll feel good at first, but then they start developing secondary issues being on hormones. And then these practitioners are handing out testosterone to women. And there are some famous gurus that are clearly on testosterone because, you know, face don't match the body. You ever seen them? Or they're like paper thin lean and they're like super diamond cut in the shoulders. I see some of these women, they're so freaking cut and lean, got no ass at all. They got an ass at all. And it's really confusing women because most people don't know what taking PEDs look like. That's performance enhancement pharmacological interventions. I can point that in a second. With skin's really grainy and purple and you're paper thin lean. And a lot of women will do this because they can't get their body fat down. You have to balance your exercise and you have to balance your diet, and then you have to balance your lifestyle. And when, like today with my consultation, I said, you got to become kind of like a nun. It takes a year for the body to try to fix body burnout, like toxicity. You're out of a circadian rhythm. You have cortisol through the roof. Blood sugar's destabilized. Hormones are jacked. Gut microbiome is a hot, stinking mess. And you need to give yourself a full year of detoxing. And I don't mean sitting on the toilet, getting rid of stuff. And then the hormones, or the hormones you also make in your cells. So you make hormones in your skin. You make hormones in your adrenals. Your body's still going to release growth hormone. That's why things like sleep and growth hormone speaks to testosterone when you're postmenopausal, or men who are going through menopause, and they have incredibly high levels of estrogen in the body because, you know, they're doing too many plastics. And I am going to phase out all of my nylon synthetic clothing and switch over to linen, hemp, and cotton and wool, and we're done. It'll take a while. Or I'm going to have cotton under anything that's nylon, because the plastics are getting into women and the heavy metals and creating the, you know, the women who are freaking out because they're going through hot flashes, mood changes. They're gaining a ton of weight. And what do they tell you to do? Jump on the HRTs. They don't talk about, okay, get your diet on point, get your breathing on point, take down your stress, follow circadian rhythm, exercise, and learn how to exercise properly. Because most people don't. I sit there and watch people at the gym like, what are you doing? All of it's counterintuitive. Yeah. It was just a quick little rant. Sort of, diet alone is not going to fix you. You need to exercise to help balance the blood sugar, to develop the GLUT4 receptors, and to release growth hormone, to keep your adrenals producing testosterone and the estrogen. And yeah, testosterone it's powerful exercising when it comes to healing the body. And get that gut fixed so you can actually absorb the protein so you can build the muscle. And keep the blood sugar under control so you can build the muscle, because insulin is the driver of amino acids into the muscle cell so they can grow. Get off the HRTs. Get off the TRT. These things aren't meant to be taken forever. No, they are not. If you took them or taking them, take them for the short term. Balance your body. Get off of these things that are creating secondary problems with your liver and blood clots and cancer, hormonal disruptions, and losing the ability to produce hormones. Because if you are on this stuff for too long, how's your thyroid going to work properly? I know, another subject. How are you going to gain any muscle? You ever seen young guys at the gym and I see them lift and lift and lift? Not a single crease of a muscle. Yeah. You got to protect your body from plastics and endocrine disruptors and high blood sugar and crappy sleep and heavy metals, which disrupt the body's ability to balance the hormones. Get on your electrolytes. It's the stuff I always say. But today's video was more directed towards how important it is to exercise, not only to balance your blood sugar, but to get off the HRTs, to produce growth hormone, and to develop those GLUT4 receptors so, you know, muscle burns fat at rest. Yes, it does. Cardio just burns muscle. I know. It's all about the resistance training, not about the cardio. Cardio is fine if you want to walk outside to keep your heart in line. You want to do little sprints and stuff to keep the heart strong, to pump nutrients around. But to burn fat? That whole calories in, calories out fallacy is skipping if you have a thyroid problem, endocrine problem, hormonal issues, high blood sugar, poor sleep, exposure to toxins. It leaves all of that out. To fasting, that's not going to make you lean. It's just going to burn the muscle. Comment below if you hate exercising and it's time to learn how to do it, because our bodies are meant to be constantly moving. That's why you guys are aging. Got to move and not over workout, and don't work out too late. Don't overtrain, because if you do that, it's contrary. You start having the opposite effect. The body's inflamed. Comment below, share this content. That's how people find me. If you need help with your dietary lifestyle or even exercise, because as soon as I get my little gym built, I'm going to show you guys, not just talk about it in a tank top. I'm just saying. Yeah, how to stay strong as you get older in your 50s, 60s, 70s. But right now I'm in my 50s and I have not lost any strength. I can still fit into my high school cheerleading outfit. But you have to let go of what's bad, crawl out of the matrix, realize there's a whole world of wonderment that you're missing, and that those things you find pleasurable, like coffee and chocolate, are just a bunch of mind nonsense. And my Instagram is Stephanie Ketogenic. My Facebook fan page is Stephanie the Business Person. I do run a course where I cover all 3 diets, and I am incorporating these things about detoxing and getting your liver, kidney, gallbladder, pancreas to work properly, balancing those hormones, getting off the friggin' HRTs and the thyroid medication if you have not been radiated. And I'm out. Yeah. Energy. My house is almost done. Oh my God. I'll show you guys. It's coming. Peace.